So when we do our get back, going into here, now, recover 3 steps, recover 2 sidecar, 1, 2, 3. Take 3 little tiny steps to get to that sidecar position. Okay? And you should now be with left hips adjacent to your partner. He's facing, reverse line of dance diagonal wall, and you've got a lead foot free. Now if we twinkle to banjo, he is going to do his through twinkle, turning halfway around. But since he's going forward, guess what, ladies? You're going back. So we're going to take our step here. He's going forward, I'm going back. We're turning as we take our side step, and then we close our feet, which puts us into our banjo position. Twinkle to banjo. Forward, face close. 1, 2, 3. Very common sequence that you see in a lot of the phase 2 dances. Dip back, recover the sidecar, twinkle to banjo, forward face close, or maneuver. The true definition of a maneuver is for the man to put his back to his line of direction of travel. So if he's facing the wall, his standard line of direction of travel would be line of dance. If he's facing center, his standard line of direction of travel would be to reverse line of dance. So if he's facing center, and we do a dip back and a maneuver, he's going to put his back to his line of direction of travel, and he's going to take 3 steps to get there and keep me in closed position. Maneuver, 1, 2, 3. If he's facing the wall, and we do a dip back and a maneuver, he's going to take 3 steps, right face turn, put his back to his line of direction of travel. 1, 2, 3. So he's doing a recovering action out of that dip back, side close, keeping the lady in a good closed position, keeping her in her spot where she belongs. Okay? He who hath right foot free shall step in between partner's feet.
Yep.
Big step. Okay?
And it's written just
The
like
right face pivot, so it's going to start early. The turn starts early on right face turns. So when he takes his first step, he's going to start turning. He's not going to step straight back, because if he does, you'll never get around. He's turning as he takes that step. He's putting that heel out towards the wall as he takes that step. And as he takes that step, ladies, you are driving between his feet. So there's the first step of our pivot. Now he takes over the driver's seat on the second step, because he's going forward with his right foot between my feet, and we're going to pivot on around to down line of dance here, and then we're going to step out to a semi-closed position. Pivot to semi. So it's 2 steps pivoting, and then the third step stepping out to semi-closed, or 3 steps to semi. So she goes forward between his feet, he goes forward between her feet, to semi-closed on that pivot to semi. Okay. Do the pivot like this. It's really hard to get around. Now, if the girls take a step like this, it's easy to get around. But if the guys don't return the favor, and if he puts his foot down back here, you just killed the pivot. You've got to drive, fellas. You have to drive forward with that right foot between her feet. Think of going down the line of dance between her feet. She's going between your feet, you're going between her feet, and you want to get clear around to face the wall. And then we're both going to basically step out to semi-closed. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. You gotta drive. You gotta put that foot between partners' feet. If you pull your punch and put your foot down here instead of out there, your pivot is going to go down the two motions. So when you do a pivot 3, it's 1, 2, 3. Each time you take a step, it's a half turn. If you don't drive forward between partners' feet, I can guarantee you'll never make it around. So you need to start working on that concept when it's an easy pivot to make it a little easier later on. It'll make it a whole lot easier later on. To sidecar, to facing, to banjo, all on 3 steps. So we're in our facing position. We start with a side step and we commence to go to sidecar position. He steps in back, she steps in front. Now we're in a full sidecar position. And fall over. Let's try that one more time. So we take our side step. He crosses in back, she crosses in front. And then our third step is a side step, but it's a side step and we complete it with rotation to banjo. And that's a twisty vine. So it ends up in that banjo position. So whatever comes next, the men are going to step forward and the ladies are going to step back from here, and he'll step outside of her because we're in banjo position. So if we do a forward face close, forward face close. So twisty vine 3, 1, 2, 3, forward face close. 1, 2, 3. Because if you could do a pivot, you could do a right turn because it's a right face turn. The difference is 2 right turns is going to turn. It takes 2 measures to get around to face the wall. Each one of the right turns is going to turn approximately 3/8 of a turn. He's going to do back, turn, close, or back turning, side close, and then forward side closes based off of a reverse box. And if he had a reverse box, he would go back with his left and forward with his right. So when he does 2 right turns, he's going to go back with his left and forward with his right. And we're going to end up facing the wall. 3/4 turn by definition. 2 right turns, back, side, close, forward, side, close. We end up position, feet close together. Okay, cross wrap. Waltz away, normal, standard, cross wrap. We're crossing over but ending in a wrapped position. So it's not a full wrap for either person. So the ladies aren't having to go all the way around. He's crossing to the outside, the ladies are crossing to the inside, and we're ending up in a wrapped position. 1, 2, 3. And we end up in our wrapped position, facing the opposite direction of where we started. And usually it's a back waltz. And it could be roll the ladies across. Lots of different sequences can come from